G'day everyone, it's SDS SuperCoach, providing SuperCoach content for you. I'm here to present just Trade Conundrum episode 3, well, heading into round 8. This ain't a preview, but I'm just going to be talking about my trades. I'm going to make a decision tomorrow because we've got a couple of different ideas that we could do with our trades for this week. I don't know why it's done that. What is going on? I'm back with the floating head. I just haven't turned the light on. It's pretty late, so... I'm not going to go over the teams because there's been about 4 other YouTubers that have just gone over teams. So I'm just like, I'm sure we all know what the teams are. So, yeah, so it's that sort of thing. So yeah, there is a couple of options I'm weighing up for this week, and it's going to be a bit of a big decision. And I'm going to go over 2 of them. This ain't going to be too long of a video. I'm pretty tired. Been a bit bloody long day. So we're just going to go over this. I wanted to upload another video. So this is what we're thinking. There's 2 options. So I'm actually trying to remember. So Fergus Green is getting traded in both scenarios here. By the way, can we just talk about, I'm very happy with Davey being named. Like we just need extra bodies on the bench at this point. Like I saw George's video before I start recording this. The poor bloke, he's got 1 bloke left on the bench. Yeah, that's stiff for him. Because we just need 3 or 4 blokes on the bench. So anyway, let's get into it. So this is the first one. I'm trying to remember them. Fergus Green, Will Setterfield, and Lockie Cowan out. So you're getting rid of a dead rookie here. You're getting out Setterfield, who's has to go. Massive break even. Don't mind this little spot here. It looks like a mole, but I cut myself while shaving, so it's just a little scab. Fergus Green, yeah, I think he's no longer the main key forward option at the Hawks now, so they're not kicking to him as much, and he's just trying to get himself used to that being the case, and that's probably going to lead to just some pretty average score. Like he's capped out, but he's done a great job. He's made about 160k. Beautiful. All right. Now, what could we? Just trying to remember. So this is going to include Chincotta into the team, as will both scenarios, by the way, because Chincotta's a must-have. Make sure you get him in. This is going to include Sam Simpson. I was tossing up whether I go Angwin or Simpson. I think if I went with this plan, it's going to be Sam Simpson, and the other bloke is let me just sub Cincotta into there and bring in Clayton Oliver. Leaves you 26.6k in the bank, and you bring in Clayton Oliver, who is owned by near on 50% of the competition. This might be his lowest price, that sort of thing. You bring in Cincotta. Sam Simpson, I don't mind, because I think I was talking to Brad from SuperCoach Pro. It takes about 6 weeks to get back into the swing of things and with a broken wrist, and that's what happened to Stengel. He's been out for 2 games, could be out for another 4 games, roughly 3-4 games, which could be enough for Sam Simpson to make some money. And Geelong have got an easy-ish fixture coming up and a few games down at the Cattery. So I think I've gone him over Angwin. Angwin, I think, could have decent job security, but I think Adam Kingsley said a couple of weeks ago they moved Josh Fahey on the wing just to try to give him a reason to pick him, because Josh Fahey's making an amazing effort to try to debut. He's getting like 35, 40 touches in the VFL and in some games, that sort of thing. So they've moved him to a wing and just trying to get him to debut. So I think that leaves Ryan Angwin in an interesting situation. Plus, I brought in Harry Rouston. I've already traded him out, thank God. But or Rolls Rouston, as one of my subscribers say. I forgot your name. I'm really sorry, mate, but I'll get back to you there. So with bringing in Harry Rouston, it just scares me with GWS rookies. Like, I just can't trust that club. Simpson's got the nice buy as well, if he can last that. So that's very good. If he can stay in long term, that's very nice. He is playing forward pocket for the Cats, but you bring in Chincotta, who's a must. Getting rid of Cowan, who's basically a dead rookie, to be honest, and Will Setterfield and Fergus Green. Yeah, they're both definitely coming out. I want to use a boost. I've got 3 more boosts left. And I don't want to just keep making 2 trades and then, oh, shit, like you still got 3 boosts left. I might as well use one now. So this is option 1. So let's complete that trade. All right, what are we looking at here? So what would we do here? Mitchell comes on for Zeeble. You field Chincotta. I don't want to do any loops because Dacos is under a little injury cloud. I guarantee he'll play, but under a little injury cloud. Zeeble is, Laird is. I don't want to muck around with any loops just in case they're laid out. So we field Chincotta over Seamus. He's your backup there. Davey's your backup there. You field that. You've got Oliver. Obviously, put English in. And you field Zeeble there. Now, I think I'm going to swap. I'm going to do that because I do. If I did do this, I do trust Sam Simpson as an option over Davey. So I'd put the emergency on him, that sort of thing. So this is how it would sort of look. I won't show you my vice captain or captain as of yet. I'll save that for the preview. So that's option 1. Leaves you 26.6k in the bank. Both of these options will leave me with 19 trades and 2 boosts left. So that's option 1. Now I'm going to show you the next option. And I did a poll on Twitter with very similar trades, and this second option was more popular. So let me know in the comments down below which one you'd prefer, because it's a big decision. And I think this decision is going to be confirmed after the when the Sunday teams are announced, and I'll tell you why. So, still getting rid of Setterfield, still getting rid of Fergus Green, and you are getting rid of Jordan Ridley. Now, he's obviously a real thorn in my side at this point in time. Now, the reason I say this decision will come 5 o'clock tomorrow is that Ridley played more key defence last week, and that really affected his scoring. I mean, to be fair, his scoring has been rubbish, but that really actually hurt him. He played on Hawkins in the second half just because Zerk Thatcher was getting thrown around like a little kid. So with Hawkins, and Hawkins went nuts. So they put Ridley on him. Ridley did a better job. Now, Zach Reed is named on the extended bench. So if he gets picked, I'm more inclined to hold Ridley. But if he's going to be playing key defence, like playing on a Todd Marshall on Sunday, that sort of thing, it's just like, no. Because Laverde's out for another 6 weeks. So that really affects him. If Zach Reed does get named, then I might be more inclined to do option 1. But I'll show you this one. So, Chincotta. Oh, wait, hang on. How do we do this? I don't know. We'll just do this for now. So, Chincotta still comes in. He'd be the only rookie to come in this week, so I don't have to worry about the Sam Simpsons, Bryn Teakles, Ryan Angwins of the world. It's just Chincotta. You bring in Jack Sinclair, and you bring in. Did I add him? There you go. And you also bring in another Jack in Jack Steele. So a couple of St Kilda boys who have got that first buy, which I really like because I'm just really trying to even out the buys. So this actually works with my buy structure a bit better. Sinclair's break even is pretty low, 99. I think he can do a bit better than that against North Melbourne. Steele, where does Steele go? Oh, he's right here. I think you can wait an extra week on Steele, but North league points for fun in that midfield. So, and I think it's just the best option around that price. Leaves me 27.6, so it's basically the same money left in the bank. You bring in Jack Steele. You swap Mitchell with Zeeble, for example. You bring Chincotta on. You leave it like that. Well, obviously, I'm going to have to just that. Now, obviously, the problem with this is it leaves you one less player on the bench. So it's like leaves you Lockie Cowan still on the team. So that is not ideal. If he's named a sub, I might have to pull the trigger on option 1 because I don't want him dropping in price. If Weddle does all right this week, then it's not an ideal downgrade, but you could go Cowan down to Weddle, that sort of thing. So how else do we do this? We filled Tim English. This isn't my VCNC, by the way. It's just there for the time being. I'll save that for the preview. Zeeble on for Van Rooyen. So now, with both of these options, you're still fielding Radigalea, and which isn't ideal. And I'd like to address that as quickly as I can. So ideally, I'd love to get Errol Goulden. Actually, I could if I wanted to, but I don't really want to field Davey. So this is what I prefer. Hopefully, Radigalea has a good bounce back game here. You have Steele, you have Sinclair. Obviously, no Oliver Hertz, but you're getting rid of Ridley, you're getting rid of Setterfield. I reckon each week that's an extra, 50 points on field each week. So that sort of thing. So you'd have Mitchell as an emergency, you'd have Davey as an emergency, and Van Rooyen as well. So you'd have this little setup, Chincotta on field. So I think it's really the same players on field. Like Radagalea's on field in both options, Chincotta's on field in both options. I guess I see it this way as well. You've got Chincotta, Hopper, Ashcroft, Chandler, and Radigalea still to fill. Now that's another 3 midfielder slots, 1 defender slot, and 1 forward slot. I'm going to talk about who I'm going to try to target for the rest of the year. I think now one of these, if I go with this, it would still be Oliver. I'd try my absolute best to get him in, maybe during the buys or whatever. Here, I'd love to get Dawson, but I don't know how I'm going to get to him. If not, it might have to be a Sicily. In the forward line, I'd like to get Darcy Cameron. 494,000 while we're looking for value, that sort of thing. If I can go Darcy Cameron, Tuke Miller, Zach Merritt, and then hopefully that's enough to then go Oliver and Dawson, and you're laughing. You're all good. So, and Darcy Cameron's also good ruck cover. So maybe Radigalea to Cameron in a couple of weeks. Who knows whenever he's back. So he might not be the same when he's back, but his break even's 56. So you kind of just need to get him in straight away. So this is the second option. This is what people on Twitter preferred. This is basically the same in the bank. I've got 1 extra K here, 19 trades, that sort of thing. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. I do have a little concern over Zeeble. I just wonder with that injury, ankle injury or whatever they're saying, I wonder if they're going to play him forward because they brought in Perez, Aaron Hall on the side, that sort of thing. So I hope they don't muck around too much with him. I hope they don't really want to rest Zeeble at forward pocket like they did last year, but different coach, that sort of thing. You need a bit of leadership like Zeeble in the back line, in my opinion, even though it's not really working for North Melbourne at this stage. So this is how the team would look. Next week, I'm actually not sure how I'm going to upgrade because Weddle's really the only option. So in my opinion, I think we're going to struggle to upgrade next week. It might just have to be, if Weddle is an option next week, it might just be a 1 trade swap, Cowan to Weddle, and then just hold for a bit. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm gonna have the next 18 hours to think what I want to do with this team. And I think it is a tough decision. Do you go with getting rid of Ridley, getting rid of Setterfield, getting rid of Green? You can get in Steele, who's an actual mid-pricer to a premium. And then here you're going a fake premium to an actual premium. And this actually works a lot better with my buys. So in the round 12 buy, in the first one, I would have 6. Here you've got Sinclair, you've got Steele, you've got Gould, you've got 5 premiums with this buy. I want to spread that out as best as I can. I'll try to show you on my buy round. So round 12 buy, I've got 5 mids with that buy, but keep in mind, that's Ashcroft. I mean, ideally, you'd probably buy flip him. Goulden's a forward. That's all right. Matthew Johnson, just cop it on the chin. You got Dunkley, Roberts, Marshall, Sinclair. So there's 8 players with that buy. 3 players with the round 13 buy. And to be honest, I'm not really sure how that's going to change unless Tom Berry becomes an option in a couple of weeks. The round 14 buy, you've only got 8 as well, which I'm pretty happy with. I think that has 6 teams. So that's actually pretty good. So let's see what it looks like with this round 14 buy. Dacos and Dade, Mitchell, Laird, Parrish, Davey, Chandler, Van Rooyen. That's pretty healthy. You buy flip these lot and whatever. This round 15 buy, I do have 11 players. I wonder how many premiums I'd have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 premiums with that buy. Ugh. Yeah, so I'm going to try to avoid any premiums with that buy from here on in. So Hawthorn have the round 14 buy. So if we brought in Weddle for Cowan, that makes it 9 and 10. That works perfectly. So, yeah, look, just looking at my structure and all that sort of thing. Hopefully we can get Zach Merritt for maybe 550K. Maybe you can go a bit lower than that. He can drop down a bit in price. I'd target Zach Merritt. I want to target Darcy Cameron when he's back, just as ruck cover. Also, I'd like to see the DPP situation before I bring in Darcy Cameron. Is there going to be like a Max Gawn, Christian Petrarca, Sam Walsh, potentially coming in as a forward? So I'd like to keep my eye on that. Tuke Miller, when he scored a 40, he's going to drop a bit in price when he's back. I'd like to target him. Hopefully he's back maybe around 14. That would be awesome. I mean, no, we want him back earlier than that. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, gee. He might just be our last upgrade sort of thing. So, but ideally he gets down to like 530K. You try to grab him there. Dawson and Oliver. If I went with this plan, I don't know how I'm going to get Oliver. Don't know how I'm going to get Dawson, that sort of thing. So I'm waffling on enough, guys. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys tossing up some SuperCoach trade ideas yourself. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any. I'll do the best to help out. And thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers, guys. Have a good night. Bye.